So now we're back with some Diablo 2 Eastern Sun Rises Hardcore. So we got the level 92 Amazon. We leveled up last night, and then we got some more things. So maybe we're just gonna do some hell runs of something, just the endgame areas. Maybe we'll just do cows. Probably cows has the most enemies. So we'll just run cows a bunch of times, and we'll see what kind of cool loot we get from cows. Just have to wait for the screen to load up. There we go. Now we're all ready to go. Everything's going so slow. Why is everything going so slow? There we go. So we got the Valkyrie, we got the bone armor, we got the burst of speed, and then we got the whirlwind Amazon. So we're on players 1. So it's still going slow for some reason. Go slower if it was while we're uploading the video. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Probably. So there we go. Now we're ready to go kill some cows. No, it's way too laggy to kill cows. I'll have to come back. Why is it so laggy here? Oh, maybe now we can kill cows?
No.
No, we can't kill cows. Alright, so we can't kill cows yet. We have to wait for the leg to go away. We have to do something. Here we go, we're in town. Alright, the video is still uploading, but the computer has maybe started up more. Maybe it didn't start up too much before. So now we can just cast this many kills. Alright, so it's a little bit. Oh, and then the cleaner comes in. So now let's hope that there's no more interruptions. Right? Hopefully we can kill cows and loot a bunch of items in hell difficulty. All items, Grand Matron Bow is not going to be good. Oh, it's only magical. Whirlwind sources was pretty sweet. We made the hour-long video. You can go check out if you want some gameplay. I don't think we're going to be doing too much gameplay here. We need to find a better weapon. And it could be an inhaler. I think we had a unique inhaler, but then it'd be incorporating other items into the set to get rid of the level 45 set. So I wonder if the unique inhaler did. I think we got a unique. How's it compared to the enhanced? It's probably pretty sick. So we still didn't have a terrible magic find, gold find. We had a 276 magic find, 279 gold find. So I guess before diminishing returns, the magic find should be pretty decent. Yeah, it's just because the computer wasn't started up. Destroy this pack here, and then we'll pause, and then we'll come back to the woods. So this is what we're doing. We're just killing cows on hell difficulty with the whirlwind Amazon. It works pretty good. It's super sick. It just dies really easily. We get the blemish amethyst and then the holy pendant. And there's still some more things. So if that's a ethereal, superior ethereal, maybe an ethereal maul. So we're looking for ethereal items. So superior maul, that's really good for level 1 characters. It'd be super sick if it was ethereal. So we're gonna compare the regular versions with the ethereal versions probably. So here's cows on Eastern Sun. Some more cows. Get all the healers and these spellcasters because they cast the blizzards that plague the screen. Plus they heal everybody. The healers, they heal the cows, and they heal themselves. Oh, my mercenary's dead. Realized my mercenary died. That's not good. We gotta go revive the mercenary. So now the cows are dead. There's a whole bunch of marksman's crossbow, a raging knuckle. Oh, what's a raging knuckle? I only know what brass knuckles are. And then a rare holy scepter. So what was this? A soul burner. So that's not gonna fit there. So we need to go superior avenger guard. Does that good No, it doesn't have really good rolls. We're also looking for good white items with good +2 skills on them, so we can make rune words with them. So let's just go get the mercenary quick. Got the burst of speed. And then the mercenary gives us the vigor aura. He has our armor, plus level 8 vigor aura when equipped. And then level 11 cleansing aura. So we get the vigor aura and the cleansing aura from him. Yes, because here is the unique impaler, 233 to 921 versus 76 to 758. So it's definitely a lot slower, the slow attack speed, where you'd have to upgrade the attack speed quite a bit. And then here's just the other good lance we got, the rare one. So it's actually not a good lance. It's got enhanced damage, +2 maximum damage. It could have got some better stats though. Got mana leech, but it's not quite as good as this one. This one has the enhanced maximum damage plus 216 damage. Alright. Yeah, so if we could get like enhanced maximum damage plus enhanced damage, then it would easily beat the unique impaler. So maybe we could re-roll a bunch of impalers at some point. We could get some the highest level impalers, because we didn't really get too good at rolls when we bought a whole bunch of them. They didn't turn out too good. So most of them are pretty bad actually, so we need to get better ones. So this one got like the enhanced maximum damage plus maximum damage based on level. So that one is pretty good. Except I'm not sure why the... Oh, because it doesn't enhance the base damage. Alright. 478. Yeah, so eventually we're gonna try to find a better impaler than the unique one. So that was on like this page. We're just throwing all of our uniques and set items, and then here's just a bunch of other random the original Pike, it's not too great. So yeah, we have to find a better impaler, and then we have to get a good cool set. We're going to try to re-roll a whole bunch of rares at some point. So there's just a look at the unique impaler to see that it probably is better than the lance actually. But then we'd lose all of our set bonuses, and then the weapon would lose all of its attack speed. So now let's go kill some more cows and loot some more things. Got some rare items. I think we're doing page 130 or something. Yeah, so here's all the stuff we got last night from the cow. So we didn't identify any of it. And then we'll probably move the white items out, so we'll have just a whole bunch of pages of rare items to identify. And then the ethereal matriarch Pike. So we want to get a good rare ethereal version of something too, right? We got this because we could put a rune word in it maybe. Maybe there's a super sick rune word we could put in the ethereal Pike, and then we could just find another one, because I think we had another one anyways. Not too sure. We got the ethereal light plate, so we found some ethereal bases and some rare items and some uniques and some sets. We found a rare grand charm. Alright, this is the next day, so our character literally doubled in power. We upgraded our gear. We didn't record anything because no one's watching, so we just upgraded everything. Well, we made a say maybe we could upgrade some other things, or we'll definitely upgrade more gear, but our gear is just insane now. Before it was alright. Before our staff did like 700 damage. So we're just starting up the computer again. The computer should be started up though. So our Pike did like 76 to 700 damage. Now it does 457 to 1,351 damage with 80% increased attack speed. So you need 80% increased attack speed for Whirlwind actually to get the fastest attack speed. And then we found a bunch of unique charms. We found some really good unique charms. We could make maple leaves if we wanted. I think we found another unique charm as well. And then we found some rare charms. We're just making rare charms just to see. I don't think we're actually gonna use them or something. So I think I could just throw the charms in the air, because we made them last night. We got over 4,000 health. But then we're not going to have inventory space. We got some defensive auras for the paladin, so we're getting plus skills charms. We re-rolled a whole bunch from here. Then we had another one that we used up the rest of the small charm and the grand charm, so we re-rolled a whole bunch of rare charms, so passive and magic skills. We'll keep that one, I guess. So we don't really want to keep too many of them. We just want more inventory space, basically. bow and crossbow skill. So if we were in Amazon, we would actually use that one. Then this one here, so it gave us a bunch of magic find and extra damage, a bunch of cold resistances. Then we just had this one, it gave us dual resistances, so not really sure if we need too many of these. It's just when you fill your inventory with all these charms, then you won't be able to pick up anything. Because we had a good system before where we just had everything over here. Because we got some new unique charms. We got the Deviant Cell Odd Charm. So +2 to skills, 30% better chance to magic find. And then we forged it with +16 to all resistances. And then we got some small charms. So I think we got this one. It gives 10% mana stolen per hit, 8% life stolen per hit. Regenerate mana, and it gave resistances, and then we just added more resistances to it. So it was pretty sick. We found some more unique charms that we could actually use, and we found a unique Amazonian pin. We didn't identify it yet though, so we're not sure how our resistances works. We're playing around with our gear last night, so we just need poison resistance again, but I don't think we actually need poison resistance, but we should try to get poison resistance somewhere. Only 4%. I don't think any of these really had. Oh, 16%. There we go. We could just throw this one sharp in there for the poison resistance then. So now our poison resistance is maxed. And then we don't need this one. Perfect. So now our inventory is a bit more clear. We're going to have some more space again, because that little block, it probably wasn't too much. We never went out and killed everything, but anything. But we'll see how it goes today. So maybe just throw these up here, and then I'm not sure how we're going to store these things. I always want to keep everything as organized as possible. So the multi-stalker, and then we picked up the better rune stalker. I don't even think we're going to use it. We just put it there because we noticed we had a small inventory before. Maybe just throw these back over here. So I think everything's back how it was. We got the multi-stalker, the rune stalker, the gem stalker, and then we could throw some random things that we get from looting enemies over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so if I had that over there, we could have more space. So anyways, let's throw the gems in here. So maybe we could do a loot video today. All the loot we got from all the cows, because we started getting better coupons. We got some elite, exceptional ones and elite ones. And we got a whole bunch of unique and set items, and then the rare items, we were picking them up. Then we identified a bunch of them, and then we kind of stopped picking them up, because we don't really need all these rares. So there's a charm 34 to life based on level. So the life based on level, we don't actually want those ones. So should we identify all these unique and set items? I'm not exactly sure. Probably just throw more in here. I don't know why we need so many of them. This is just all the loot from the cows. We also got some rare grand charms, and then we got a whole bunch of other things. I think we got the unique ODS crossbow, so I think that's the highest tier big crossbow that you could get. Then we got the marksman crossbow, so not sure what we're doing today. I think we finished collecting white items and ethereal items. Yes, because the pike, we got the matriarchal pikes, I believe, wherever the pikes were. Not sure. I don't even think we're going to be able to find them or do anything with them. But anyways, the lance, it was the exact same thing essentially. Or the pike was exactly the same as the impaler, except it had Amazon skills. So the damage was going to be exactly the same, except it would just have Amazon skills on it. So we actually used that one. So I'm not sure where they would be. We probably won't ever find them. That's alright. So now maybe we should just kill more cows today. We already have a whole bunch of set and unique items that we looted from everything. Like, what are the rare mesh boots? We're just keeping some rare items, I think. And then we got the ethereal soul harvester. I'm not sure what we're doing with that in the ancient mall. So I think we should just stop looking at the inventory. We realized we got a whole bunch of set and unique and rare items. Now we could just keep throwing more in here and then identify them later. Because we reorganized the inventory last night. We realized we kept throwing the death blade. So I believe that's the highest tier set death blade you could get. And then the Hellfire Sword, I believe that's the highest tier Flamberge you could get, so it's pretty sick. And the Ancient Bow, maybe that's the highest tier. Yeah, it goes long war bow, gothic bow, and then an ancient bow. So we got the highest tier bow as well. And maybe we could just find that one. And then we got an ethereal lance. So if it rolls with repairs durability on the ethereal lance, then we could use it. Yeah, so maybe here's the matriarchal pike. So it did 70 to 207 damage, level 60. Then we probably had a regular pike. No, maybe not on this page, but generally we do the same thing. It just gives Amazon skills. We used that one. Yes, here we go. 74 to 203 damage. Then it did the same thing, right? 74 to 203 damage. Essentially, they had the same attack speed. So now we have the super sick 1,351 damage spear, and then the armors. We worked on the armors. We had over 4,000 life, and then we took the charms out. So now we still have 3,600 life. That's still pretty good. So we got a whole bunch of we got plus increased max life by 60% on the gloves, increased max life by 40% on the boots. And then we just got more damage reduction. Yes, because we went through and we changed everything. Now we have 90% damage reduction. Damage reduced by 17. So we got a whole bunch more damage reduction, some more chance to dodge. And then I think the enemies just take... we lower their resistance by only 51%. So we tried to get it over 50%. We don't have to worry about attack rating. We don't have to worry about attack rating at all because the boots, they ignore the target's defense. So even though we won't hit them all the time, our boots say they ignore the target's defense. So we didn't actually need the attack rating anymore. So we changed our skills. So we didn't exactly try to shoot for high defense lowering abilities like this one. We just went for the physical resist, and then this one gives you extra dodge and sway chance. We got 46% chance to dodge, avoid, and evade. So that's really good. Cool, so there's the character. Now maybe let's just go kill some cows a little bit. It's a lot easier, that's for sure. Oh, and then the mercenary, he actually kind of lives. Yes, here's the page from when we ran Bale and Diablo and all the other people. We did one Bale run, and then Mephisto, you can't actually steal life from him, so he'll hit you, and then like a whole bunch of your life will be gone, and he'll hit you again, and then more of your life will be gone, so it was pretty dangerous. We probably could have died against Mephisto. There was 3 of them, so somehow we made it. But this one, the Amazonian pin, item level 99, it dropped off of Diablo himself, so nobody knows what it could be. It could be the thing to save us. It could be our next best piece, item level 99, Amazonian pin that dropped right from Diablo. So hopefully it's super ridiculous. We'll never know. That'll be the trophy piece. Then we got some like set amulet, I guess. Then a rare ring from down there. We did have like a unique amulet somewhere. Yeah, we did get unique rings and amulets maybe. Not sure where they would be, but that's enough for the bank tour. We got somewhere they were. Here we go, we found it. So we got a unique amulet. Nobody knows what it is, so eventually we'll be able to identify. We got a whole bunch of rare amulets and rings and rare jewels, and then rare charms. We re-rolled a whole bunch yesterday. Got a cool Quintana spirit crown, but let's just go do like cow runs quick. So actually we found the ethereal impaler. So this is what the matriarchal pike looked like originally, right? Originally it was just ethereal with 0 sockets. We added 5 sockets, and then we just made the rune word, which replenishes durability. So now it's just a ethereal matriarchal pike that does insane damage that repairs durability and attacks 80% faster. So let's go, it'll be super sick. Here's the regular one. So here's how ethereal improves it: 74 to 203, and then it boosts it up to 111, up to 304, so over 100 to its top damage. So it's definitely good to get the ethereal version. Definitely increases the damage. That's why we got the ethereal impaler. So player set to 1 on hell difficulty. So it's definitely a little bit faster. We could not really do cows 3 yet. It's still a little bit more difficult. They still have too much health for some reason. We're still not doing much damage against them apparently. We can just go here and then use our ability to lower their physical resistance. Then we just go whirlwind on the cows. It's actually a little bit safer because we have our extra health pool. Like an extra 1,000 health, we have more damage reduction. So this one might go a little bit slower because we were just waking up before we had a super sick system where we could just destroy everything super quickly. So eventually we'll go faster, right? We just go right into them and then the whirlwind kills them because the weapon has 80% attack speed. So that's the most that the spear could get because I believe weapons, they gain boosts up to negative 60 weapon speed, right? So the spear, it starts at a 20 weapon speed. We need to boost up to negative 60. So we need 80% attack speed. And it has to be on the weapon because whirlwind only factors in the attack speed on the weapon, right? If we turn the music down, the sound options. Oh yeah, we did. We turned all the music down. There was no music during the thing. There we go. So now it's better. There's going to be music and sounds. While we turn that off, we were just killing cows to the silence, essentially. So we're still getting a whole bunch of flawless gems from the guys. Not really too many things. Maybe the white robe. We stopped picking up white items. We didn't have enough white items. But if they do like crazy skills, then you can do something with them. There we go. Let's get practice. So the amplified damage is going to reduce our damage reduction, right? So it's damage reduced by 15%. Okay, so we do need 140%. So I thought that amplified damage only reduced your physical resistance by 50%, but it's actually much higher, right? Damage reduced by 15%. So it brings it down by 80%. Holy jeez, we need to get so if we go heal and then we go look at our damage reduction, that's what amplified damage does. Reduces your damage reduced by 80%, I guess. Holy, so we do need some more damage reduction. I thought that was going to leave it at 45%, but it's actually at 15%. Huh. Wow, so we need tons of damage reduction. So we got a whole bunch, so we still need a whole bunch apparently. So we're still working on our gear, right? I mean, the gear, it's so crazy powerful, but yet it is so weak in the grand scheme of things. A whole bunch of cows. We already woke up a little bit. We could just kill cows. We don't have to really worry about too much. See if we can just loot steaks and jewels and gems. I think that's about it. There's not really too much else we have to loot. Large charm. Yes, because we could re-roll them into rare charms or find super sick magical charms. We could just socket them. I believe they turn into bigger charms. But you could get different abilities on the charms, so it would be super sick. So now it's just a big, huge group of cows. So now it's up to our job to just kill them. Herded all the cows. Jeez, mercenary died. We don't usually have problems taking mercenary. Though it sounds like he died. I don't Oh, we were helping him, but I guess if we introduced amplified damage, reduces your damage reduction by like 80%, then I guess your mercenary's not doing as good as we thought he was doing. He only has like maybe just around 50% damage reduction. See, there's still no problem. You can still destroy all the cows. You can still go in all the groups of cows. Only on players 1. There's 3 cows. They have twice as much health, right? Cows take this long to kill with this much health. Just imagine how much longer they would take to kill with twice as much health. Take twice as long to kill. So I think players 1 is good for right now. Now we can see if we got any good loot. We got probably, oh, we didn't really get anything. We just got a small charm, and then there's no gems or anything. Oh, so we got really screwed in those drops there. Didn't really get anything that we could use. Oh, there we go. We heard a gem. So we know that the gem is always going to be a flawless gem or a blemish gem. There's no other types of gems that help us out. So that's actually really good. Gem drops, you know it's going to be a good high quality gem. Oh, we got a few runes, and then I heard a gem drop down here. Something dropped. Oh, an E rune. There we go. There's a good, unique, colored rune. So that's, one of the higher tiered runes. So we got a whole bunch of runes last night, too. So this one does, poison resistance 69% based on level. So maybe it goes up to, 70%, somewhere around there. So we did get some better things in this little pile of items. We got a sorcerer's talisman, although I don't even know, there's no point to pick up all the rings. Sword. We already have all the coupons though. So there we go, we got a Cell Ace, that's a elite difficulty coupon. Usually there's something in the chests, right? Yeah, so we usually do this part, and do the other part down there right after. Oh yeah, and then I guess we'd also put the cannot be frozen on the amulet. I guess we did so much to our gear last night. We did so much upgrading of it that our gear's not even close to what it was before. There we go. So we got another RE rune. So good, we're getting good runes here. That's why we're in hell difficulty, to get all the good runes. Now, we destroyed all those cows. Maybe we could actually loot something. There was so many cows there for a little bit. Now there's no cows. Destroyed all of the cows. And what did they drop us? Probably did drop us a whole bunch of things. We already got those few things up there. And then, Superior Siege Archmage Plate. Face guard, trellised armor. I think we have so many of those. I think we have so many set great swords already. I don't know. We should keep it. We just keep collecting these for some reason. Maybe we do need extras of the great sword, because the barbarian could use both of them. So yeah, I guess that's the run. I guess we killed all the cows. So now there's all the loot, and can't believe the mercenary died. I thought that we worked on him pretty good, but he still needs some work. So the cow run took up a little bit of the episode. Then we got some more runes. We just start throwing them in here, because we started cleaning up a little bit. We started taking some things out, but there's always room for more things. The NE rune, poison resistance. Eventually, we're gonna move these all to the runes page. So we've got two of those runes: poison resist, lightning resistance. So it doesn't matter what they do, because we need to upgrade them later. Then we got the set great swords, so the canes set. So the barbarians wearing some of the cane set, right? The canes, yeah. So we just put the cane set on the barbarian, and then we put some extra damage reduction, so the armor gives 21% damage reduction. And the mage plate was useless. The Dark Mage, it wasn't the ethereal, and then we'll just keep this one. I don't know if we have a white version of this armor that we haven't collected yet. And then we could just maybe identify everything. We didn't get any crazy rares to keep for later. So we just throw the gem cannon here, and then we just throw a bunch of gems in here. So we could throw 3 gems at a time, and then it'll just put it in the gem can. So we don't have to worry about it later. So it's a good thing we got rid of those charms, because we really do need inventory space when picking up everything. We don't want to have to go through everything and then sort through it after like every 5 minutes or something. Just re-roll all of the rings and the amulets. We have most of the rings and the amulets and the charms. I don't know if we have that one. So we can just re-roll most of them. +1 to scales, magic find, gold finds. That one's pretty cool. Knowledgeable, amulet of riches, +1. We need to get that on a magic item, I believe. We got the, I don't think I have the meteoric ring. And then just all the jewels, we keep them because we could use them for crafting later. Yeah, we can just get rid of this ring here. So we'll just clean this inventory, and then we'll move on to doing something else here. Just throw these in the stock. And coupons that we don't know what we're gonna do with. We probably have all the normal coupons. We could probably make all the normal items. And then the other items we're working on getting the coupons for those, it looks like. Now we usually just throw the lower leveled runes into the rune stalkers. We have a decent selection of lower leveled runes. We used a whole bunch of anvil stones last night, making a bunch of things. I think we have a page with anvil stones somewhere. So I don't think we need these armors, so we could just get rid of them. So there we go, there's the cow's run with the new weapon. We do a whole bunch more damage before. I think we did like 2,000 to 18,000 before, or maybe it was 2,000 to 14,000, 12,000 or something like that. Anyways, now we're doing 8,000 to 26,000 damage. So there's this part of the episode. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. There's no reason to look at loot or anything, right? It's just unique and set items. I don't know what the amulet is. We could probably use a whole bunch of things. So should we craft some things? We already crafted some things off camera. We should figure out how to make this. eventually we'll just make one episode. It'll be like how to take a ethereal item and turn it into a super sick item that does tons of damage like this. Or maybe we could just record a bunch of cow runs again. How about we do that? That's good content, isn't it? Just running cows on the Amazon and then forever getting stronger. So we got much stronger in the got much stronger yesterday, right? Because we were looking at pikes. We're like, oh, we need to get a new lance. We need to get away from this set. We need to try something different. So we did. We're looking at all the rune words, and we're looking for a rune word that would repair durability or make something indestructible. There's actually another super sick rune word. There's 2 of them. But we need like the end game runes to make them. I think there's more than 2 of them. There's just 2 that are more easily obtainable, and 2 of them are just ridiculous, probably. So we should leave our barbarian by himself. Where is he? He's right here. We can't even see where the barbarian is. He's up here. So if we leave the barbarian by himself, then he's just going to die. So we have to help support him, and he's going to help support us maybe by taking some of the damage from us. Oh, and then the fanaticism are, for those ones, usually if you find a might or a fanaticism, you could usually kite them away from the aura, and then usually we have to go find the guy who's casting the fanaticism aura or the might aura, whatever crazy aura that's making us fear for our lives, right? So you do run into might auras, you do run into fanaticism auras. There are enemies that have those auras. These ones. So you do have to watch out because they probably can kill you. Like the mercenary, he's in trouble. So we heal him, and then we can maybe try to kite some guys back here. And then eventually work our way towards the cows to destroy whoever is casting that stupid aura that's going to destroy us if we get too close to it. Oh, and then the Chaos Armor. I think that's the highest tier set type for that. Maybe it's just the medium. I'm not 100% sure. So it's good that the fanaticism guy's just chilling up there, so it's not really. Maybe we should go around here though. Cast our things. I can take all these healers here. Now there's not as many cows with fanaticism. And there we go, maybe we killed him. So maybe we don't have to worry about that aura anymore. So there we go, that's how you deal with those auras. You just stay back, and then you just whirl in the guys, and then eventually you'll... Oh no, why did he have the fanaticism aura? Is there another guy back here with the aura as well? Or I don't even know. Anyways, we're seeing the same aura again. So we're just gonna do the same thing. So we don't like running from the enemies. We do like to try to take out every cow. So we're running from the enemies, then we're just, they might have some super sick loot that they're guarding, right? That's why they have the crazy aura. They have the craziest loot. So you can see, I don't know if there was any items. I don't think we really looted anything, right? We were too busy killing. So there's a ring, there's a small charm. I think we picked up the one item, right? Ring we can cube. So there we go. Oh, shoot. Mercenary's dead, so that's not good. Where is this guy? Must be one of the house then, or maybe he was that caster there, but it's just me now. There we go, now the aura is gone. So let's just go get the mercenary again. Hold on. Let's use this demon gloves. So I don't think we really got too much there. Maybe we did. Oh, we got the chaos armor. Sweet. So eventually we're going to have all the end game sets, right? You can't get these in normal, you can't get these in nightmare, you can only get them in hell difficulty, so requires strength. So it would be the medium tier, 140, doesn't seem like a lot. Maybe it is a lot of strength. So there's the first area cleared. Now it's onto the second area. We just heard 2 charms drop. Hopefully one of them is a unique charm, because that means we get another maple leaf. Oh, and then we got a TE rune, so it's good. We're getting runes, and then ores seem to drop pretty often on hell difficulty as well. So ores, we can get more different types of gems from them, and then I believe we could cube the ores for 150,000 money essentially. So the ores are going to give us new gems plus a whole bunch of money. Oh, and then we got a unique Death's Locket. So cool. So we got 2 unique class amulets. We got the Amazonian one and then the Necromancer one. There's actually a whole bunch of different tiers for the glass amulet. So it could be a really low tier, a really high tier glass amulet. We'd have to identify it one day to find out. So I think that's the end of the run then, right? We killed all the cows, checked the corpse, checked the lock chest, and there we go. So now we can just outrun cows again. So I don't know, maybe we should just do 2 hours of cows, 2 hours of playing. We did the 1 hour episodes. I don't know, maybe 1 hour is long enough. Maybe it is quite a long time. So there's the cow run. So here's our loot. We can go to page, I'll just go to page 130, I guess. And we'll start throwing some more things in here. So we got the set Chaos Armor, we got the set War Staff, we got the unique Tusk Helm, we got the set Tusk Sword, so maybe those go together, the Tusk Helm and the Tusk Sword. Then we got the set item War Hat. Then we got the unique Death's Locket, so maybe that's super sick for a Necromancer. And then we just got a rare Sorcerer's Talisman, so maybe that's a super sick thing for a Sorceress. And then we got another ore, and then we got some other things. Yes, we got the TE rune, and then we got another rune, didn't we? Or maybe that was the last run we got the runes. We just got some jewels, so improves vitality. So we're getting some more high-leveled runes out of the way. So we just identify these, clear the inventory, and then we'll do another cow run probably. So the mercenary is cool because he has the boots. We found these boots, we identified them. We didn't wait to identify them because we knew what they did. They give a level 5 prayer aura when equipped. So now our mercenary has a prayer aura. That's pretty sweet. And then these we could probably just re-roll everything. So just re-roll everything, and then we'll go back into cows because I don't think we need those for anything. We just need the jewels, but then maybe we have enough jewels already. We don't actually need the jewels. I don't know, we have so many jewels, plus 40 the mana, plus damage. We should keep the jewels. Alright, so we're here for another cow run. We're still on hell difficulty, so we can go loot some more things. We're still on players 1. So if we do it to players 3, it's just not worth it. Eventually it'll be worth it. That'll be the goal, right? Eventually we want to be able to do this on players 3 without having to worry anything. We have to work on our mercenaries gear. Because for mercenary can survive here, and he can survive in players 3. But until then, if we move to players 3, he's going to have an even harder time surviving. So we can't do that. Oh, mercenary doesn't really do anything. It's just there for some reason. I don't know. I think like most of the time yesterday we didn't even have the mercenary. We're like, all he does is die. Doesn't have the mercenary. It just takes your 50,000 money every time after you resurrect him. Oh, jeez, watch out for the Midara. This guy is for you. No, something else. What's that matter? There we go, we got him. No more Mythara. So now that's how my sorcerers died, right? I think we have like 82 sorcerers or something. We're just running the Blood Raven's workshop, and all of a sudden just a little fallen with Mythara came and killed us. Just drag the screen out of it, and then everything gets messed up. Oh, we got an NU rune. Oh, that's like the highest tier, pretty much, basically. The NU, the purple one. So that's a really good. We only have the SU rune, I believe. So we need the WO rune or something. So that's the rune that we need to make the super sick rune word. So if we can get that rune, we make this super sick bow. So it's just a super sick bow that has a chance to cast everything, basically super high levels. So we could just sit there, we could strafe everything, and then there'd be like frozen orbs, there'll be chain lightnings. I think there's meteors going off. So we could just sit back and actually use the bow and try a different build if we do manage to obtain those runes. They're probably the hardest runes to obtain, but we actually just picked up one of them. So it'll be our third purple rune that we actually have. And when the burst of speed goes off, you move a lot slower, but it doesn't really matter too much because you can hit the guys more. I don't know. Burst of speed, it's just pretty sick, and then you have the Vigor Aura, so you're always moving so quick. So you don't have to worry about your movement speed. Everything is just sped up, horn helm. So we got everything here. There's just a jewel over here, ring, and then a flawless ruby. I have to go up over here. We did pick that up. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure we didn't leave it because we do need those. It's basically the hardest rune to get, so we off one. Got the unique Lith Blade. I wonder what that is. Cool. So it should be 185 strength, so it should be a pretty high tier sword. So I wonder what that unique item does. There you go. I guess we're done the run, and we killed all the cows. There's no more cows here. Didn't drop us anything. Usually it's the guys at the end, they're holding something out on you, and then you kill them and then drop something super ridiculous. There we go. I guess we killed all the cows again. We got everything. Did we get too much there? Oh, we did. We got the highest tier rune, basically. So actually, we'll just go to the runes page to see how high it is. So we have everything organized, right? If we go to the shared page, pay like 110. Here's where the runes go. So here's how the runes work, right? You have the 7 tier 1 runes, the white runes, these ones here, and then you have the 7 red runes, the tier 2 runes, so they get better stats, and then the 7 tier 3 runes, the yellow runes, and then you have 7 tier, I don't know what, the next tier of runes. So the next tier of runes is these ones, so these colored runes. So there's 7 runes in every single tier. And then here's the green tiers. The green runes are going to be here. And then the unique colored runes, these are actually the second highest tiers. We got a bunch here, and then we collected some earlier, right? We just usually throw them in the random stash so we could throw them here later. But then beyond that is the purple rune. So yes, there was just below the woe rune, so the NU rune. I don't know if we could use that. We're looking to make a super sick rune word. So we actually just got basically the second highest tier rune drop in the game. So that's insane. We haven't seen these. We got these earlier when we were playing on the Amazon before, when we were just playing, when we weren't recording anything. So we had these before, but this one's a new one. So now we have 3 purple runes. We almost have the highest tier rune. That's super sick. Cool. So they'll pretty soon be able to make that rune word. Maybe we can. I don't know what the rune word was. Yeah, maybe we'll just look at the rune word quickly. Yes, it would be this one, the change, the 6 socket weapons. It'd be super sick, right? 10% chance to cast level 30 frozen orb. 10% chance to cast level 36 fireball, 10% chance to cast level 30 chain lightning, 10% chance to cast level 30 bone spirit, 10% chance to cast level 35 poison nova, 60% increased attack speed, enhanced maximum damage plus maximum damage, negative 25% target defense, knockback, indestructible, plus 2 attack rating. So it's super sick just because of the chance to cast. So you would sit there with an Amazon and you just strafe everything, and then all these abilities would be going off all the time. There'd be frozen orbs and chain lightnings and fireballs and poison novas everywhere. And then the Soul Stealer, the 5 socket melee weapons. So we made our ethereal one a 5 socket one because there is a 5 socket recipe that or rune word that repairs durability. And then there's also this end game 5 socket rune word for melee weapons, 50% increased attack speed, up to 390% enhanced damage, 50% mana stolen per hit, plus 50% crushing blow, plus 32 energy shield. So we could get energy shield, and then freezes target 3. So we could replace our gloves, because our weapon, our gloves have freezes target. So if we could put that on the weapon, it would just be in the rune word, plus 2 mana, fire damage, indestructible. So we could use that in the ethereal pike that we have, plus to all attributes. So these are the end game rune words. Pretty much, there is some better ones, right? But we need to get these runes. We don't have those ones. So we even need the woe rune to make this one. Level 12 aura of divinity when equipped, plus 4/2 scale, 6 socket body armor. So there's a whole bunch of cool things. So we could make the 4 socket helm. It's a chance to cast bursts of speed on striking, but we have our ring that gives us burst of speed anyways. So our helmet gives us really sick increased damage and magic find and everything. 3 socket weapons, fanaticism aura when equipped, so that'd be super sick. 3 socket spear, and then we just have fanaticism, although it wouldn't help with the whirlwind. So there we go. We learned some things about the end game things we're shooting for. If we could get a bow with this rune word, we could just chance to cast everything. So the loot from this video. So we didn't get any unique grand charm, any unique charms in these videos for some reason. We did get a whole bunch of them off camera, because this noob's deviant's odd charm is super sick. We're wondering what it was. We're like, the odd charm dropped, the unique one. We're like, what is the unique odd charm? And then we got the super sick purple rune. We actually put it on the page, I believe. Yes, we talked about the different tiers of the runes in Diablo 2 Eastern Sun. And there's just some magical items here, so we could identify them. So that's pretty sick.
Good to see
Identify items. So they didn't have any plus skills on them, so we could just throw these in the bank and then probably end this clip and maybe end the video and then do another hour of Diablo 2 tomorrow. So we did some sick progress off the camera. So we upgraded our things. We have so much health now. Our spear is just insane. How are we gonna get to crazy new heights tomorrow? I think our magic find went up a whole lot too, right? Now we got a 373% magic find, so our magic find is going up a lot. We're able to kill guys a lot quicker. Same with our damage reduction. So we actually need like so if it goes down 80%, yeah, it does go down 80%. So we need 130%. Yes, eventually we need to get 130% damage reduction, and then that will nullify the amplify damage. I believe that's right. Yeah, so there's still a whole bunch of goals to get in this game. There's still so many things to do. There's still so many ways to upgrade your gear, and so many items to collect. Geez, this game's gonna keep you here forever. We should do some other things too. We shouldn't just do all Diablo videos.